This literally would only happen to me. Hey guys, what's up? It's Brooke. Welcome back to my channel. So for this week's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the story about the time that I broke my rib while I was on vacation. This is literally something that would only happen to me. Like, it sounds made up because it's just so stupid and it literally would only happen to somebody like me. So let's just jump right into this story. So basically for my 14th birthday, it was me, my mom, my dad, my sister, my cousin Preston, and my uncle and my aunt. And we all went to Aruba for me and my sister's birthday. We were 13 turning 14. They go every year, so this year we decided to go with them to celebrate our birthday, and it was gonna be so much fun. We were all so excited. So my birthday is January 14th, and we went there January 13th, celebrated my birthday the next day on the 14th, and then on the 15th, we decided to go walk around and explore Aruba. So me, my sister Brandy, and Preston, and like our parents all went to this mall in Aruba. It was like this weird, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like this cool open mall thing, and it was really pretty, and we were all really excited because this new ride had opened in this mall. And basically it's like this water surfing ride where basically you are just surfing on the water, and it's like a simulated wave thing, and it's really fun and really cool, and it's on cruise ships, I believe, but they also had it in this mall. So my cousin Preston and Brandy are super adventurous, and they really wanted to go on this, and then my whole family was like, yeah, like let's go on it, it seems like fun. I, being the unadventurous person and scared of everything, was like, I don't really want to do it, I kind of might just watch you guys. But then I got sucked into doing it anyway. So we all go on these rides, and at first they give you boogie boards. You basically just like jump in the water with this boogie board, and like the water is pushing out so fast at you that it just like keeps you floating, and you're like riding on waves, it feels like, and it's super fun until you accidentally do it wrong and get hurt. So this was like a new thing. They didn't give us any waivers to sign, anything, so I'm pretty sure we could have sued them, but that's beyond the point. So I'm on this boogie board, I'm super confident with it, I'm having fun, and then like we were rotating, and my mom was actually videotaping all of us. So my mom actually got this on video, but I don't know where the video is. It's on her computer somewhere probably, I really don't know. So my mom is videotaping us, and we're all just like rotating, going on the boogie boards. So we're all using the boogie boards, having fun, and then they ask us if we want to use these surfboard things where you actually stand on them and you can like ride the waves and feel like you're surfing. So Brandy and Preston wanted to try those, but I decided I wasn't going to because I literally cannot balance for my life. I have the worst balance ever. So I was like, I'm gonna pass on that, and I'm gonna keep doing my little boogie board thing. So I'm boogie boarding, and the water is running really fast at you. So I'm doing my thing on the boogie board, and then all of a sudden, I guess I like jerked a little bit too much to one of the sides, and if you do that, the water will push you back to like this platform where you stand up and you like get off the ride, and then you can go back on. So my boogie board pushed me all the way back, but the water was going so fast and it was so strong that it actually threw me into the wall. Like, it threw me into the wall of the ride as hard as it could. And I remember I was in the water and I stood up. And as soon as I stood up, I had the sharpest pain go shooting from my head to my toes. I never felt that type of pain in my life, so I instantly knew something was wrong. I got this instant migraine, and I remember holding my head like this, and my mom has it on video. I hold my head like this, and I just like walk off the ride so slowly. My body just didn't feel right. So I'm coming down the ride, and I'm just thinking like, okay, maybe I just like hit my head, or it just like hit my back really hard, so I'm in pain, whatever, I'm fine. And then I walk up to my mom, and my mom goes, hey, can you videotape me? I want to try the ride, because she hadn't tried it because she was videotaping all of us. So I was like, yeah, sure. So I take her camera like this, and I'm videotaping her, and I take my hand because I'm in so much pain, and I go to just like hold my side of my rib, like the right side, like this. And I remember like touching my rib and it just cracking. I don't know how to explain what it felt like aside from that. It literally just felt like it was cracking off of its place. And I remember like feeling that and then like feeling it move, and that was when I knew like something was wrong. So my mom gets off the ride and I'm like, Mom, I think I broke my rib. And my mom looks at me and she's like, what? What do you mean you broke your rib? And I'm like, I seriously think I broke my rib. And everybody's like, no, if you broke your rib, you would be crying, like you wouldn't be able to stand up, like whatever. I'm like, no, I'm telling you, I broke my rib. And I told them how this pain went shooting from my head to my toes, and then I had this headache, and like I literally just broke my rib. So they didn't really think that it was actually broken, so they were like, let's just go get you a massage and walk back to the hotel. So we all are gonna go start walking back to the hotel, and I remember I literally just like couldn't walk. Like I had to take the smallest steps because it hurt so bad when I would walk. So we had to walk pretty far from where this mall was back to our hotel. And there was a hotel next to our hotel that was like known for good massages and like using aloe and stuff to heal you or whatever. So we walk into that hotel, finally felt like it took a year to get there, but I slowly, painfully walk back to this hotel. And so we walk up to this lady behind this desk, and my parents ask her where I can get a massage, and my mom asks her if they like use aloe to like heal and stuff, and starts telling her about how I thought that I broke my rib. So this lady goes, oh no honey, you don't have to worry, you didn't break your rib. I would know if you broke your rib. And we're like, how would you know? And she goes, well, one time, and she starts telling this story about how one time there was a guy staying at that hotel, and he was riding a jet ski in the water, and he fell off the jet ski and broke his rib, and he came inside looking for help, and his rib actually punctured his lung, so he literally died. Like, he collapsed on the floor right in front of her desk and died. And I remember all of our faces were just like, why would you tell us that if I thought I broke my rib? Like, she literally was like, yeah, and he just straight up died right on the floor right there. And we all were like, okay, that's really good. Now that I think my lung is punctured and I'm gonna die any second, I'm gonna go call 911. So after that, my parents got us a ride to the hospital in Aruba. And I remember this car came to like pick us up to drive us to the hospital, and I literally couldn't get in the car because I couldn't like bend my legs at all. Trying to sit was the most painful thing ever. So somehow I managed to get in the car, as much pain as it was, and I'm literally just like crying at this point because I was in so much pain. And then I remember we get to the hospital, getting out of the car, I literally couldn't get out of the car. I couldn't, like, from going from sitting to standing, I could not, it hurt so bad. So we go into the ER, I get admitted. The doctor was really cute, and he starts asking us like what happened and why I thought I broke my rib. So I told him the whole story about how I got thrown into the wall or whatever, and how it hurt when I would sit down, when I would stand up, like everything. And he was feeling around, and he said taking an x-ray wouldn't really help because they wouldn't really be able to see anything just because of the way your ribs are. I don't really know if that's a thing, but that's what he was saying. So he didn't give me an x-ray, but he felt my rib and he said that it was definitely bruised, probably broken or fractured or something. And then he said that there was nothing he could do about it because when you break your rib, you just have to let it heal on your own, and he couldn't give me any sort of like cast type of thing to help me. So I literally just had to suffer for the rest of my vacation with a broken rib. Mind you, I was staying there for 10 days. This was only day 2. So I went back to the hotel. I remember my mom saying, just sit outside and enjoy the sun, and we'll give you an ice pack and just sit in a chair and relax. And I was on the beach sitting in this chair with ice on my ribs, and I couldn't sit. Like, sitting was the most painful thing. I couldn't breathe when I was sitting. So I literally had to stand up and just go back to my room and try to lay down. There was this couch in my room, and literally I tried laying down and I just couldn't. I don't know how to explain this, but trying to sit down and then like position your legs to move them onto the couch, oh my god, it was just the worst pain ever. And then getting up off the couch, I couldn't. I literally couldn't move. It was the most painful experience of my life. And I actually heard that ribs are the most painful bone to break in your body, so yay me. I never broke anything before that, but of course, the day after my birthday, when I'm in Aruba for 10 days, I have to break my rib. It was really, really, really great. It actually took my rib like a while to actually feel better, like a month or two to actually feel like normal again. I just remember it hurting all the time. I couldn't really run. I mean, it stopped hurting really bad after like the first week or two, but then like, I don't know, it just always felt really weird. And it's weird, like sometimes when I run, I always feel like my rib is just like out of place or like stabbing my lung. Like it's so weird. I always feel so uncomfortable now. But yeah, so that is the time I broke my rib while on vacation. Something that would only happen to me, of course, during my birthday, but whatever, I'm over it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe right down below. I post videos every Monday and Friday. And also make sure you guys check out my second channel. I post videos every single Wednesday and Sunday starting next week. And yeah, I will see you guys on Friday. Hope you have a good week.